Rangers of the New Republic, if you will recall, was quietly taken off production following Lucasfilm's controversial decision to fire Gina Carano. Gina was of course intended to star in the Rangers of the New Republic Disneyplus show, and now with that out of the picture for the foreseeable future, questions are being raised as to what will replace it. And it seems as though a replacement has been found. The Hastag Show, a TV program all about geek pop culture, has reported that a spin-off centering on Finn could be in the works as a replacement for the ill-fated Cara Dune show. Hastag reports that John Boyega himself will return as Finn for his own Disneyplus series, and even goes as far as to say that director J.D. Dillar and screenwriter Matt Owens, who were working on another Star Wars movie project announced back in February of 2020, has been moved over to focus on this new show, and that this new show is reportedly about the former stormtrooper who became a resistance hero. The potential switch here could be done as a way to replace Rangers of the New Republic given the slot it left behind and have its resources allocated to this new show. So how feasible is this? Star Wars isn't exactly a stranger to a ton of baseless rumors, so how plausible is it for a Finn spin-off to replace Rangers of the New Republic? Well, speaking logistically, it could make a lot of sense. Before the Rangers of the New Republic was cancelled, there would undoubtedly have been work and lineups done behind the scenes in preparation for its production, but with that out of the picture, it could and would seem like a big waste to just scratch the whole thing. So practically shifting its resources over to produce a Finn spin-off show seems like a reasonable outcome. Not to mention, one of the biggest sore points of the sequel trilogy was how underdeveloped Finn's character was, especially in The Rise of Skywalker. Fans have been complaining that while Finn's character and his background as a stormtrooper turned good was a fantastic starting point, it seemed pretty underwhelming as to where the creative direction took this character. This was the first time we've seen a character and focused on a character that came from the other side, but was ultimately sidelined. And while I don't hate the sequel trilogy per se, I do have to agree that the potential of his character was wasted. So having a spin-off show centered around this character could very well redeem or make up for the lost opportunity to explore Finn's character on a much deeper level. But hold on a minute. Wasn't Boyega himself pretty angry about the whole situation? If you'll recall, after the release of The Rise of Skywalker, Boyega himself came out on a GQ interview and really didn't mince words about the direction his character was taken, talking a lot about the lack of nuance in Finn's character and the treatment he received during production. And this was back in 2020, but now Boyega's tune has changed. And this is not to say that he takes back all that he has said before, and didn't actually mean what he said back then. He has stated that he was open to return to Star Wars under certain conditions, despite saying previously that he has moved on from the role. And even more recently, the actor has confirmed that he has had an open conversation with Kathleen Kennedy, where she, according to him, quote, verbally showed support and had a really nice, transparent, honest conversation that is beneficial to the both of us. So what could possibly be the reason for this change in tone? Well, of course, having an open conversation to clear things up may have helped, but at the same time, a potential promise for the future may take it a step further. It is entirely possible that Boyega's change in tone could be due to the promise of this spin-off under certain conditions that Boyega demanded, perhaps a more active role in the creative direction of Finn, and so on. Will Finn replace Cara Dune? As of now, Lucasfilm has not released anything official, but I think this is definitely possible. It would make a lot of sense, not that Lucasfilm wants to focus more on the sequel era of Star Wars, and with the amount of Disney Plus shows coming out, it does seem like Finn's spin-off is the appropriate direction to take. So let me know what you think. Do you think a Finn spin-off is likely? Be sure to leave it in the comments down below, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I am the Lost Acolyte,
and I have spoken.